Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day one of a brand new week, and we are chilling, just having us a good time. But before we can get into that, and we gotta wrap up last week, so let's get this sleep report out of the way, and we can see, maybe if we got something good for our final sleep report of the triple type week. Hopefully, we got a really good whooper yesterday, so hopefully we can get something really good today to round it all out. It would be quite nice, especially with how my luck has been with the skill triggers on Gardevoir and Suicune. Would be quite nice to get something good, but we'll see. We did get balanced, pseudo-balanced for our final sleep report, so maybe that means good things. There are still 3 Pokemon that we could potentially catch a good version of now. Cyndaquil, Torchic, and Mudkip. Although technically, maybe we do have a good Mudkip already. I just need to go check it. I completely forgot. I got completely wrapped up with other stuff and forgot about checking that Mudkip, but maybe. But we did get 3 3-stars, which is really good for the Dream Shards. So maybe we got some good stuff. A lot of maybes today. We need to stop saying maybe. Get it out of here. There is an Atop Belly Fuecoco, brand new sleep style. Very good indeed. Okay, we'll see what's up. What else do we got? A bunch of Vulpix. Kind of interesting. So we got Charmander, Vulpix, Ditto, Arcanine, Ninetales, and Fuecoco. So nothing really on our list of things to catch, which is kind of unfortunate, but I guess also kind of a good thing too. That means we're not spending biscuits when we got the Legendary Beast event next week. So, I guess it's not the worst. We did finish the Fuecoco sleep reports, so that's also good. Another sleep dex entry done and dusted. I don't know. I mean, what's hungry? That's kind of gonna be, yeah, Vulpix is hungry. We have 2 berry finding Vulpix. Yeah, honestly, that's probably what we're gonna do. Feed the Vulpix, because I mean, we could technically use a better Charizard, but we have Aggron too, so not like it's a high priority. So yeah, we're just gonna feed the Vulpix. Maybe it's another berry finding Vulpix. That would be kind of funny. We could start another berry finding army. We got the Swablu army. We got the Primeape army. Maybe the Vulpix army is up next. Who knows? But let's wrap it up, and we'll see what's up. Maybe this is the one. Although we already have a really good one that we've already invested in. So it's probably not going to be the one, but we'll see. Let's send out... Yeah, probably the Fuecoco candy. Or the Ditto candy. I mean, the Ditto candy could be good too. Maybe. I don't know. I know there are a few people using Ditto, but I don't know if they are on my friends list or not. We'll send out the Fuecoco candy. That's probably the safest bet at this point. So we'll do that, and we will wrap it up. That is going to be potentially a good amount of Dream Shards. 8,447 Research XP and 13,931 Dream Shards. So that's going to be about 22,478, something like that. Somewhere around there. I don't know. I feel like I missed a 10 digit somewhere. But who knows? It doesn't matter. Level 14 in Sirius. So definitely not our new top berry finder, even if we have berry finder. We got soybean, corn, and corn with research XP bonus, which is okay. It's okay. Where's it at? What? There it is. Brain lost it. Inventory up S. Ingredient Finder S, definitely not what we're looking for. Helping Speed S and Skill Trigger S, so definitely not good. We are looking for a solid berry strength for these, and yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it at all. So no point in dilly-dallying here. Let's go ahead and move on, and maybe we can get up to some more shenanigans this week. That would be nice. Let's go ahead and hit OK. And I think actually we need to do one thing before we can go into the weekly summary. I believe we need to go to the store first. I don't know if I think I did buy the expert ticket. Yeah, I did, but we'll go ahead and buy this one while we're here. It's fine. We'll buy that one while we're here, and we can move on to the weekly summary and get that out of the way. Because, of course, we are going to expert mode this week to, yes, you are correct. My apologies. I meant to grab those missions. We're going to expert mode this week to get some dream shards. So, and raise the AB. So we got 8,000 dream shards for using 7 incense, and we finished the other 2 missions. We went to bed on time and befriended 10 Pokemon. So we got another 15 diamonds and 2,000 dream shards, which was very nice. Does help with how much we spent on Suicune this past week on the mini candy boost. So I appreciate it very much. Let's go ahead and jump into this weekly summary. Hopefully we get some good handy candies, because we could use them. So we'll see. But first things first, I really wish there was music to the weekly summaries. But weekly summary for week 110 is Master 13 with 1,004. Wow. Cannot. Wow. 1,494,204 final strength, with 570,979 gains from berries and 923,225 gains from cooking. Much better than last week, but we were at expert mode last week. We're about to go back to expert mode, so it's going to be interesting with another S rating for 6 small handy candies. Very nice. Let's move on. It's good stuff. I am kind of scared. Well, I mean, we know what this is. We're here. It's going to be bad. I would be very shocked if we even get to ultra ranks. Honestly, I don't even know if we're going to make it to great ranks this time around, but it doesn't matter. We're not here for ranks. We're here for area bonus, and we're here for dream shards, because even with low strength, we're getting a decent amount of dream shards. So that's what we're here for. We're going to go here, use an expert ticket. We're going to see what happens while we continue to overstack our team. For now, my brain thought that might be a shiny Snorlax. We got, oh man, it would have been nice if we'd have got the Oran berries. That would have been great. But we got Persum, Greppa, and I forget what that berry's called. I want to say lychee berries, but that's a real berry. That's not one. Is it citra berries? Something like that. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Desserts and drinks. And for our current random bonus, we got each time a helper Pokemon that gathers Snorlax's favorite berries brings you ingredients as it regularly would, it will have 1 extra, and helper Pokemon with ingredient specialty will sometimes have 2 extra. Honestly, I wonder if this would work. So if we had got Oran berries, I wonder if this would mean that every time Suicune got the skill trigger and Blastoise rolled ingredients, well, not even Blastoise, I guess it would work for all of them. Yeah, because it's not specifically ingredient specialist except for the 2 extra. So I wonder if for this, if we had Oran berries, get Suicune's skill trigger, Croconaw or Alligator or Blastoise rolls ingredients for that skill trigger, would they also get that 1 extra buff and Blastoise potentially the 2 extra? Or does the phrase regularly would mean that it only applies to normal productions from the frequency timer hitting 0? I don't know if anybody has tried to figure that out yet. That might be a bit of a niche thing for somebody to have tried to figure out, but it is interesting. It's technically something we could test if, with how things have gone, if Gardevoir was not slacking on skill triggers and got the team to a high enough energy where we could swap Gardevoir out, and I could put, I guess I could put Raichu on the team, get some favored berries that are actually pretty strong, and see if Raichu gets 2 or 3 apples. I forget what the number is. Maybe Raichu isn't the best choice because we would probably need an ABC ingredient spread just to make sure we know, okay, this is the one they rolled and it wasn't just they happened to roll 1 or 2 or whatever. You know what I mean. Anyway, this is a huge side tangent that doesn't really matter. Whoa, apologies. All effects. So we've got the standard stuff. Normal types help out 10% faster. None of this really matters because we are not going to be worried about the favored berries. So unless we decide to try to test that little thing, but with how Gardevoir has been performing, I doubt that's going to happen. I doubt it. But I was a fool and wasted so much time talking about that I got a small dream cluster and missed breakfast. But again, doesn't matter. We're not here for ranks. We're just here for area bonus and hopefully some dream shards. So in that sense, we do kind of care about ranks. We do want to get as many spawns as possible, but single skill trigger there. I mean, that's not a good start. It's better than 0, but we are supposed to have, I think it's like a 70% chance. What is it? Let's see. Oh, I guess it might help if I actually put us on the right island now. That might be a thing that needs to be done. Expert mode, green grass. A 60% chance, which granted, we weren't on green grass before, but moving forward this week, we have a 60% chance of 2 skill triggers when we wake up with Gardevoir. 27% chance of 1, which leaves us with a 13% chance of 0. So that's worst case scenario. Hopefully that does not happen. Hopefully not. Suicune, come on. No skill trigger there. I did get 1 more after recording yesterday's video, but we only got the 1. So we got 3, which is better than 2 we had been getting. But yeah, I would like to get 4 to balance it out. That would be nice. Let's see what we can expect here on expert mode. Let me go ahead and just move over. That way y'all can see what I see and you know what I'm looking at. Still 2.5, even on expert. We do need to set these. The main is the Persum Berry, just so that it knows we don't have a favored berry and will give us that minus 15%. Looks like it actually doesn't change much. Definitely didn't change the helper boost. Also, helper boost is level 5 now. Level 5. All right. Yeah. 4.4 is kind of low. But I think that is because of the 15% penalty. 4.5. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're okay. We're okay. Just chill out, bro. Maybe, just maybe it's worth throwing Raichu on the team or somebody just to get a good amount of strength really quickly for a day. Okay, you know what? Let's go take a look at something real quick. Just to see. Let's yeah. Persum Berry. I think the only choice we have for Persum Berries, honestly, is going to be Eradicate. I think that's really our only choice. Let's see, Berry Finding, where's it at? I think that's the only normal type. Yeah, that's the only choice we have, and it's only level 28. Oh, and it doesn't even have berry finding till 50. Oh, I thought it had it already. Whoops. I mean, it would charge its own energy. Maybe it's worth... probably not worth getting it to 50, though. Yeah, I think Raichu would actually be the better choice here, rather than investing in this Raticate. But we could potentially put Raichu on the team. Let's see what's up. Oh. Ooh. Come on, buddy. There we go. Let's see how much we can get with that Raichu. I mean, it would give us 48,000, which is not terrible. It's not terrible. It's a lot more than the 10,000 Gardevoir is going to give us. But, I mean, honestly, yeah, it probably is worth it. It probably is worth it. I think we could still get 2 skill triggers out of today. We're at 120 pretty much across the board. So, yeah, it probably is worth it to go ahead and just put Raichu on the team, at least for one day. Not worry about energy levels. And try to get... Let's turn that always max energy off. We actually don't want that on. I turned that off yesterday. Oh, I didn't save it. That's why. Yeah, 47,000. So, and it's still at 2.5, even with max energy off. But let's turn that healing off too, because we are not going to have any healing. Let's set that to 0. Ooh, 1.8. But we are starting at 115, so it's still possible we get 2. 33. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. I mean, I still think that's pretty decent. It's better than nothing. It would help. How far could we get? Let's click that button there. That wouldn't even put us at basic 2. Okay. 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 Well, you know what? Let's make brunch. Let's make brunch. That's what we're gonna do. What can we do with brunch? I think I do want to make the early bird coffee jelly. I don't think we're really gonna be missing out. I mean, we'd be using honey. Oh. Never seen that before. That's weird. Okay, well, I guess we're done with Raenon for the day. There it goes. All right, cool. Let's go to recipe calculator. There we go. It took it a second. Honey is what I was looking at. I'm not worried about the milk, not worried about the cocoa. We would use honey for Clodsire eclairs. Do we have enough to make 1 coffee jelly? It's gonna leave us with 26. Yeah, that would leave us with enough. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll make this. We could throw in all of this corn and all of these apples. That'll at least give us a little something, a little boost to start the week. And then we still have plenty of other ingredients. All right. I think I am going to put Raichu on the team. Leave him there overnight. And hopefully that works out well. Could be really nice. Could be really nice. 22,624. Yikes. Yikes. That feels bad. If I leave him always full, does that help? It does help. We could do that. Just not collect from him. Let him only bring in berries. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. That will probably not get us to basic 3. No, definitely not. But it will get us closer. It will get us closer. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Try to get as many spawns as possible quickly, just to help out with the dream shards. And probably put Gardevoir back on the team tomorrow. I think that's what we're going to do. So that sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan. For now, let's collect our 200 sleep points. Finally, puts us at a grand total of 1,548. And for our daily lottery, we can pick up, let's see, what do we got? What do we got? Something nice. Small handy candy. Okay, I mean, that is something we need. That is something we need. So let's see. Let's see what missions we got this week. We're not going to be able to complete the type missions, unfortunately. But we got Great 2 gives us 2,000 Dream Shards. Ultra 4 is a small Dream Cluster. Master 3 is a Totodile Incense, which would be good if we could even make it to Master 3. But even if we were trying, I don't think we could. Well, we could do better because we have desserts. But I still don't think we've made it there. This actually would be a really good week if we were really trying to have that Palmot ready to go. It's got dessert ingredients and favored berry this time around, so that would have been a really good thing. But we're not trying this week, so no Palmot. 1,984 berries for 2,000 dream shards. 444 the favorite berries for 3 more small handy candies. Befriend 10 for 2,000 dream shards. 15 biscuits for 3 small handy candies. 281 candies used for 15 diamonds. I don't know if we're doing that this week. Add a normal type Pokemon to sleep for 20 hours for 5 small candies. Electric and rock. Yeah, no, I don't think we're doing any of those this week. I honestly don't know that we're going to finish any missions this week outside of maybe the 2,000 berries that are just going to happen from sneaky snacking. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough week, but we know what we knew what we were in for when we came here. We're here to raise area bonus. We're here to overstack, and we're just chilling. So that's what we're gonna do this week. Let's check and see. I don't think we have any new news. We do not, and we have new community reports. There's going to be 44 of them. Very nice. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 that doubled up out of 44. Very good. Just over 25% odds. Nice. All right. Well, with that, I was hoping we could get sent off with one more skill trigger, but I don't think it's going to happen. But let's check and see the status of the bomb. Looking pretty good. That's a ton of milk, by the way, but that's also a lot of berries. A lot of berries. How about for you, Crocodile? It's a lot of berries. Want to see that? I want that animation to take at least twice as long by the end of the week. And the one last thing I did want to check, I want to see where we're at on dream shards just to kind of get an idea of how many we get without really trying. So we're at 1,136,000 right now, which is not terrible. Not terrible. We still can only get to, what was it, level 40? 41, yeah. Kind of rough, but it is what it is. All right. Not bad, but we got a long way to go, and we're going to see what happens this week. It's going to be quite interesting, but that is where I am going to wrap things up for today. So, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, YT Husky Star, JP Barty, Rogue Bastion, Josh Garrett, and SDK Posse. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel for as little as $1 per month, you can do so by clicking that join button right below this video. You can also find in the description the link to my Ko-Fi for a one-off donation, as well as to the live stream channels and the Discord where you can come hang out with us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, and a bunch of other fun stuff. But other than that, y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.